All right, everyone, welcome back to the Columbus Blue Jackets GM mode. And we are here to finish up year 7, and should be a good one here. We are first place in the NHL. No moves at the deadline. All lines are same as last episode, right? That's when we made our changes. We made our changes a while back, right? But anyway, we are good to go here. We looked at everything. Everything's good. Everything's fine. This team seems like it can go far again in the playoffs, right? Monahan is probably the only player that struggled this year offensively. Everyone else is doing just fine, I think. Even Monahan and Johansson and Toffoli, I think they're doing all right. So we should be good here. We should be good. I think this team can go far. We only got 18 games left, I think. So there's not many left. So I'm not sure how long this episode's going to be. I always say that. It always ends up to be like 15 minutes. We're going to check the stats and everything, right? See who we play in the first round. Finish up this regular season. It shouldn't be long. It shouldn't be too long. Definitely won't be 20 minutes. Because none of them have been so far this season, I do believe. I think episode 1 was like a little over 19 minutes, but they're not going to hit 20. I don't think this one will even hit 15. Because there's not many games left, right? But anyway, I got nothing to really talk about until this fucking season ends here. Got nothing. I got jack shit. I mean, I really do. Just kind of waiting and hoping that we have a better regular season than last year's. That should be some good news. Alright. So we'll go Russia for 6 weeks. Why not? Let's go. Alright, so let's, I just got another fucking text message. I keep getting text messages during this recording session. It's annoying as fuck. I hate that when I'm trying to focus on something and people distract me. So annoying. Sometimes that's why I end up not recording, too, because I have to do other things, because people want me to, right? People are needy. Lesson of the day from Pinhead in GM mode. People are needy. And I should listen to my own advice and just do things for myself every now and then. But it's kind of funny I just say that because I kind of sometimes force myself to record GM mode when I don't feel like it. But some days, I'll tell you a little bit about YouTube in a sense that I don't even know why. Last episode I talked rambling about Matthew McConaughey. I talked about Tim Hortons in the first episode, I do believe, right? Of this season, this regular season, Tim Hortons and Matthew McConaughey. Now we're going to talk about YouTube in a sense. Some days you just don't feel like recording. I'll let you guys in on that. Some days I go a few days without recording anything and no videos go up because I just don't feel like it. Sometimes you're really into it, like right now, I want to record, right? But some days you're just not into it. You're not feeling it. And, that's something people have to respect in the sense that it does take time. There is more to life than just recording videos and putting them up on the internet. And, that's just how it works, right? But, I have an excuse for the past 2 or 3 weeks. I was sick for the past 2 weeks at least. And then, the last few days, I've been putting stuff up, of course. I've been putting the videos before this for this season. But before that, I went 5 or 6 days again without posting. And just because you don't have time to record, you just don't feel like it, right? You got other things to do. Life is life. There's more to it than just the internet, right? I love you guys, of course. You guys are the people that watch me. It's pretty awesome that people actually, care about your content and care about what you do. But at the same time, you got to do stuff for yourself. And it's funny that I say that, considering the fact that sometimes I do force myself to record GM mode, right? And I do force myself to record things. I force myself to do a little bit more for you guys, right? But you know what? In the end, after forcing myself, it is worth it because the response I get from you guys is unbelievable. So thank you guys for essentially changing my life in a sense that you made it a lot better, a lot more interactive, a lot more entertaining at least for now. And I'm gonna end this rant now because it's getting fucking real. That was getting real, right? That was like fucking That was real. Fucking real. But anyway, that was my little speech about my fan base and YouTube, and sometimes you just don't want to do things, sometimes you do, sometimes you don't have time, sometimes you have life, right? Oh well. Anyway, the regular season is not ended, and I can see that we're first place still, but Edmonton has one more game left, so I really hope they fucking lose. I really do. If you guys have any opinions about, YouTube and things like that, and the life of people that make videos and things like that, right, and anything like that, if you have any opinions on that or any personal stories, if you guys make videos yourself or anything like that, or you know of other YouTubers that, big YouTubers that, struggle with sometimes coping with the fans and, the interaction process and, having to record all the time and YouTube being their job, let me know. I'd like to watch some videos on it. Because, you know what I mean? I think I've seen, one or two about YouTubers, famous YouTubers, talking about how it can be stressful and how sometimes they just don't feel like recording, like I was just talking about. But theirs is on a way bigger scale in the sense that they have millions of people watching them, not 400, right? It's a completely different story when it's millions. So if you guys know anyone that's any videos like that, I like to watch those videos. I like to see what people think, right? About what other YouTubers are feeling and, just see how they get through with it. Because I know I've only got 500 subscribers, well, almost. But be very interesting to see. I find it interesting to see other people and how they react to situations and how I can deal with it myself on a lower scale, right? Sometimes I just gotta relax, calm down, and, whatever, right? Anyway, back to GM mode. So we had the same record as Edmonton, but we hold that regulation plus overtime win. So we win the President's Trophy. There we go. So goals for, we are third. Goals against, we are fifth. But Toronto was really good at keeping the puck out of the net this year. They could put it in the net too. So watch out for them. Power play percentage, second. That's really good. Penalty kill, fourth. Our away record, what the fuck? Our away record, oh my god, our away, I can't fucking speak. I said our away record. Our away record was way better than the home record. We sucked on home ice compared to on the road. Holy shit, that's insane. That's really rare. We like playing on the road more. Can we have all our games on the road, please? But, even if we make the finals, it'll be fucking away. We'll be home even if we make the finals because we get that tiebreaker, right? And Edmonton can't go to the finals with us. Springfield, point-wise, we were 9th. That's good. The regular season isn't over for them either, so that's good. We're playing the Ottawa Senators in the first round. All right. Okay. So 41, 35, and 6. Interesting. So let's go to Stat Central. Anyway, I hope you guys don't mind that I was just ranting about random things about YouTube and how people feel and how I feel sometimes when it comes to recording. So I'd like to hear your opinions on that too. I'd like to hear anyone, if you have any links for other YouTubers, their stories about that stuff. I like to watch this more personable stuff of YouTubers as well. I like to get to know them. It's just something I like to do. I watch all different types of content, so from gaming to, just film and animation, all that stuff. And I like to see how the different YouTubers, how they essentially govern their lives based off YouTube. I find it interesting, and I find how they deal with it pretty interesting as well. So just something I like to do, right, when I'm bored. I like to hear other stories of big YouTubers, so it's pretty interesting to me. So if you have any, like I said before, if you have any interesting videos that you want to share, let me know, because they could relate to me, but on a much larger scale. Anyway, Pinhead Pierre's random topic of the episode, as always, right? So, McDavid, 97 points, plus 16, pretty good. Definitely an improvement from last year. Not as many goals, but he got the point total. He was doing well. Drouin, improvement of last year, 50 goal scorer, pretty much, right? So, good year for him. I told you the plus minuses would be down there. Look at that. 74 points, exact same stats. Better plus minus, less PIMs. Good for Nugent Hopkins. Toffoli, he's getting his average points there. That's good for him. Johansson dropped a little bit. Understandable. 9-game losing streak. Monahan didn't treat him very well at the start of the year. Ekman Larson, back on top where he belongs, getting more points there. 13 goals. All right. Reichel, 54. Definitely earning his spot in that second line. Ekblad, 52. Doing well again. Murray, 43. That's good. Alzner, Monahan, only 24 points. Demote to the third line. That's where he's fucking staying right now. He treated me horribly this year. Then the depth. All right. So, plus minus players were Foligno, Wenberg, Dano, Atkinson. That's it. All right. Anyway, okay. So the numbers for Bobrovsky were improved a little bit. He improved them a little, but definitely not Vezina candidate. I don't think. So he tried, right? He tried. But anyway, Lapainen. Did he have a better year this year? No, he's never got a shutout. Pretty similar stats throughout his career. Huh. Oh shit, no, I gotta check the league stats, right? League stats. Then we'll look at who else is playing in the playoffs here. I said this would be under 15 minutes. Of course I lied. I always lie, right? But you know what? Let's actually take the time to do one of those things where I just go over every team and I kind of see, you know, if the point leaders make sense in the future, right? So Perry and Getzlav, all right, Getzlav really there. Domi, all right, that makes sense to me, all right. You know, the future here. Bergeron, yeah, he's still up there. Reinhardt, that makes sense to me, you know, minus the trades, of course. Goudreau, that makes sense. Eric Stahl's up there. All right, that makes sense to me. Kane, Taves, yep. Well, Kane's got 104 points. Holy shit. McKinnon, yep. We won't count McDavid and Johansson. That makes sense to me. He's the only real Blue Jacket, right, that we have that's still there, that's at the top. Sagan, 95. Yep, Sagan. Ben, that's good. Yurko, Mantha, you know, yeah, the young guys, the young guns. Parise, 81. Wow, they really dropped off. Holy shit. That's a really big drop-off. Parise led their team in points, so we'll say Hall. That makes sense. Barkov, all right. You know, Barkov. Huberdeau. They get rid of Bjorkstrand. Bugstad. Why did I say Bjorkstrand? Bjorkstrand. What the fuck? Why did I say that? Why does that name sound familiar? Bjorkstrand. Oh, because he's on our fucking team! Oh my god. I was like, why does Bjorkstrand sound familiar? Because he's on our fucking team. Right. Oh my god. I was like, Bjorkstrand. I mean, Bugstad. But I mean, why does that sound familiar? Kopitar, alright, that makes sense to me. Niederreiter, Coyle, yeah, I suppose Granlund as well. Pacioretty, you know, Galchenyuk, yeah. Neal, yeah, alright. Henrique, sure, whatever. Tavares, 106 points. 106. Alright. Zuccarello, Duclair, Stepan. Well, Duclair not anymore. He's traded. Bobby Ryan, Kyle Turris, yep. So this Sim's making the scoring leader for the teams at least. Pretty good. It's doing pretty well. Crosby, yep. Pretty similar last year. Alright. Holy shit. Couture, yep. Tyrati, sure. Or Tarasenko. Stamkos, that makes sense, yep. We got Phil the Thrill, alright. Shinkarik, Horvat, yep. Ovechkin. Little. Or Wheeler as well. Alright, so it all makes sense to me. Alright, so that pretty much took me to 15 minutes, so we want to make it a little bit longer and less boring. Oh, geez, I thought I wasn't sick anymore, but I just start coughing. So goal leader, Alexander Ovechkin, 58. Assist leader, Connor McDavid, 71. Point leader, John Tavares with 106. All right, then Kane and Crosby 104, 103 respectively. So 3 players hit 100 points. He's looking at some plus minus here. Pacioretty, it's funny because he leads the plus minus category in the NHL this year right now, doesn't he? That's kind of funny. Wow, that's some minuses right there. That is. So let's scroll down to just like 65 points as I always do. I'll go a little bit slower. A couple people complained that I was going really fast and it was hard to stop the video to see, so I'll go a little bit slower here. Almost there. Alright, we'll stop here at the end. Alright, so there's the NHL point leaders. Go defenseman. Morgan Riley, Dougie Hamilton, yep. Ellis, Leddy. Alright. I'll go down to 50 points. There we go. Should be good. Goalie. Go to the win category. Scroll through here a little. Then I'll go look at the save percentages category and shutouts. I'll scroll over that far. We'll go to 22 wins. Alright. Scroll over save percentage, goals against. Or save percentage and shutouts, I should say. I'm highlighting shutouts right now. Look at the save percentages here. Goals against average was already covered, so we're good. Go down a little bit. Here we go. Should be good. Who led in shutouts anyway? Fortin. Alright. Only 97 goals against, but he only played 47 games. So, yeah. A little over 15 minutes, but it was pretty close, right? Let's take a look at the playoff tree, and then we'll be done. So we got Edmonton, Vancouver. Edmonton was upset in the first round last year. Hopefully that happens again. And then we got San Jose, Anaheim. That's a good series. Colorado and St. Louis. Another good one. Minnesota and Chicago. They always seem to play each other in this GM mode so far. Or any GM mode I do. It's just weird. Same when we did Minnesota. We played Chicago a few times. So Toronto and Philly. That's a good one. Boston, Montreal. Columbus and Ottawa. And then Carolina and the New York Islanders. So with that said, I'm going to end it here. Upload the first episode of the regular season that you guys have already seen. And I will do the playoffs in a couple days. Well, by the time this goes out, the playoffs may be already recorded. I don't know. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. And I'll see you in the playoffs. Bye-bye.